This next story contains a small spoiler for Guardians of the Galaxy, so if you don't want to know anything about the film, please mute the video for a few minutes. Okay, ready? Marvel Studios has decided to release the final shot of the movie online for the public to see. The scene is that of Dancing Groot. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Director James Gunn also revealed that the Dancing Groot wasn't actually Vin Diesel. He said the following: "Baby Groot dancing is 100% me. I was too embarrassed for anyone to be there, so I made everyone leave the room and I set up a camera and I videotaped myself dancing. Then I sent the video to the animators and had them animate over that." Shouldn't buy or sell Marvel publicly releasing the scene and Gunn's comments.
I 100% buy it. I think, you know, it's great that he infused himself even more into the very ending bit. Like he picked all the sound. He picked the soundtrack. I'm sure, like, he added that little Baby Groot scene, you know, in the script.
#1 album right now on iTunes.
Wow.
By the way. Yeah.
Is it really? Wow.
Yeah.
So, you know, for him to infuse himself into it is great, and you know, taking credit for it, he should. You know, it was a great little added bonus scene. Everyone laughed. It made everyone feel good at the very end. It was one of those added extra scenes that was fun. It just added a little extra element to the overall film. So I buy it.
Yeah, I've got to buy this too, and I remember thinking, like, did Vin Diesel actually do the Dancing Baby Groot? And to hear that Gunn himself did it, I can just see James doing that. I can just see him in a room alone, looking around, making sure the doors closed, and doing the dance. And the dance is great. The one mistake, I will say, the one mistake that Marvel and Disney did with this is that they did not do what they did with Frozen. You know, about 2 weeks before Frozen came out, they released online that Let It Go scene, that the entire song. They put that online. And I'm going to say, I think as much as anything else, not way more than anything else, but as much as anything else, that had a lot to do with the box office success. Everybody saw that video that they released publicly. Yeah, it gave away a big part of the movie, but people ate it up and loved it. I think if they had released this clip 1 week before Guardians of the Galaxy came out in theaters, look, you don't actually know, this doesn't actually tell you anything about the movie.
Right.
They just put that out, that Jackson 5 song playing in the background, this incredibly adorable little tree creature in the pot started doing dancing. Drax doing his little turning as he's shining his knife. I think it would have, like, it made 94. I'm telling you right now, I think the movie would have made 104 if they had released this. So I buy it completely. My one thing, though, is I wish they had actually put it out 1 week before. Anyway, Christian, what do you think?
Well, I'm going to buy Gunn's comments because it shows and what he did ultimately with the dancing, because it shows how invested he was and how much he loved it and he put all his heart and soul into it. And I love that he did that. Everything he said, I buy. I'm actually selling that they're releasing this. And I got to tell you, John, I disagree with the statement of the Frozen comparison, because Frozen wasn't a property anybody knew. It wasn't really a property. And the Guardians, the comic book wasn't either, but Marvel was a property. So in Marvel, all this stuff, I think the reason this did so well was obviously because of Marvel and because of the sci-fi element. We've talked about that before too. I don't necessarily know if playing this clip would have helped, because people were worried about the goofiness of how goofy it was going to be, and it had a lot of serious elements as well that made it so cool. It was the combination of all of that. This particular clip could have, I think, maybe steered people away from it if they just put that in there. People seeing this now, I don't know if it needs to be released now, because I think the movie itself speaks for itself. Wait for the Blu-ray, then see it. I don't know what it does by releasing. It's an amazing, cute scene, but I don't know. It's just
I will say this. I found out about this being released by an ex-girlfriend who I still, we're still friendly with. An ex-girlfriend emailing me from Canada saying, "Have you seen this?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's from the movie." "Oh my God, I got to go see this." I think there would have been a lot of people that would have been like that. I mean, that's just one example. Maybe there were a million others that would side with you on that.
Well, maybe this is a secondary advertising release strategy. Like,
now
let's get all this. I saw a cute dancing tree. Let's go see it.
Now that we get all this word of mouth out there, but people who didn't go to see it the first 2 weeks that are still on the cusp, maybe now. Maybe now.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.